Hey gang, Ken here, website designer for coaches. And in this video, I will show you some animation on content in your websites to add that smooth little high-end touch, that little extra, wow, there's something going on here. There's that life, and you feel like your design is a bit of cut above the rest. I don't really do a lot of animation stuff. I like flat pages, generally speaking. But sometimes when the creative beast needs to get out there, and I play with stuff and see what's possible. So let me just show you some fun stuff you can do with a lot of themes can do it. But in particular, I'm using the Cadence theme, which I use mostly these days. I'm on WordPress, and let me show you the effect of subtle animation and how it can. I think you might have noticed it on other websites when things kind of slide in or move. And again, in general, I don't like stuff moving around too much because for the most part, when non-designers, newbies, and people who are maybe over design heavy, you create websites that you just go over the top, and then it makes sites unusable. So for the most part, I like flat. You're on a page. There's an image. There's text. You just go. It just shows up, and you go piece by piece. It's easy to follow. Proper headlines and smaller text. A video with an obvious button, so you know what's there. You know where sections start, and then you have a menu at the top. You can always go back to. I like highly usable, but at times a little subtle design element can go a long way. So I'm going to show you on this page. If as I scroll down, you'll notice it. You see that there? You see how these little items where you may have seen me. So these are like credibility logos. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm in a support group. I guest blog posts. I support other places. And this is just a list of little things showing you that I'm out and about. I'm professional. I'm doing things on the web. Involved. I'm supporting people. And it's good to do that on your website, have these credibility logos. But as I scroll, you can see how the animations slide in and out, and it's nothing crazy, nothing that's distracting or confusing or hard to follow. It just slides out, and in fact, as I scroll away, it slides back in. So you're like, ooh, you feel a little life here, and if you go quick, you might not even notice it, but it might just feel like wow, stuff just appears on the page. So it has a little bit of a wow effect, and this is what's typically called animation. And you can animate different ways. Stuff can zoom in out. Stuff can flip around and fade in, fade out, and twirl and all kinds of stuff. Here, what I've done is I've made it very subtle. The image slides to the left and text to the right, so it just kind of like just pops out, slides out, ready for you to read. I think that's subtle and tasteful and good. I like it. Let me know in the comments if you like it. But let me show you where the settings are for that in the Cadence theme and how I set that up. Okay, so let me go in. A little bit of a technical thing here. Here I am at my About page, and I've logged in. So there's this extra bar at the top. You'll see it's a bit of a quick menu. And if I just click on Edit Page, I can go into the settings for that page. Nope, 1 second. Yep, Edit Page. And I am in a cafe, so very slow Wi-Fi, especially if I'm recording at the same time. Um, when I'm recording my screen and using the Wi-Fi, it does slow down a little bit, so I apologize for that. But again, I optimize my lifestyle and my work so that I can work out of cafes, get things done quick, get out of the house, enjoy a little cafe scene, get a coffee, have a walk, etc., and be mobile so I can run around the world. Although COVID has had me locked down a bit, I can run around the world and do my thing, enjoy my work, help people, help coaches grow their businesses. So while I'm maybe a video like this is better off done at home on my high Wi-Fi, high speed fiber Wi-Fi, but this is what you're getting for now. Okay, so I'm scrolling through. I'm on the back end editing this page, and I'm in WordPress. And here's the section of the page that has the details for that animation. So wherever I click, there'll be a bounding blue box showing me what I'm editing. This bounding blue box tells me what I'm editing. Here's some options I have. On the right is the block that I'm editing, and it gives you options: layout, style, advanced. So there's a lot of settings in here. Um, and when I do teach coaches how to build and maintain their own websites, a lot of my tutorials just quickly go to the basics. Because under the hood, like a car, it's good to know how to put gas in your car, and maybe check the oil, and maybe add water to the add water to the, what the hell is it called again? It's the cooling system, adding coolant, and also windshield wiper fluid. It's good to know the basics, and that's what I teach. But if you go under the hood of a car, you can start messing around with stuff you probably shouldn't mess around with. But here, let me show you the settings for this animation. Here is the section you were seeing, places you've seen me. On the left is an image, and on the right is the text. If you do look way down below, you can see the hierarchy of items here, which I'm not going to go into here. But basically, I'm just going to show you the animation bit. So I'm going to go, actually, what I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to select this section here. And on the right, I will go to, I think it's advanced, and animate on scroll. Actually, it was the image. So I go here again, and it's selected the image, and I go to the advanced, animate on scroll. It's showing me zoom in left. Okay, so this is zoom in left. I could zoom in right. In fact, I'll just put it right, and I'll click the little play button here so you can quickly see what that looks like. See the animation? Click the button, you see it zoomed in from the right. What I chose was zoom in on the left. You can zoom in up. Let's do that. You can see it goes upward, and that's cool. Also, there's other things you can do. Flip down. Let me show you what that was like. Flip down. You see how the image flips. What I have it set to is zoom in, zoom out left. Right? Let me see. Zoom out. Zoom in left. Zoom in, zoom out. So confusing. Zoom in. Yeah, so it zooms into view. And zoom in left. So come in from the left, from the right, and go left. So zoom in left. So all these images I've made to zoom in left. And on the right is the text. And what I've done is I've selected this this section of text. And on the advanced, there's a animate on scroll, zoom in right. But what I did is I gave it a 2/10 of a second delay so that the image shows up first and then the text comes. So image text. Let me go back and show you what that looks like. You'll watch that it's very subtle, but the image zooms in first, then the text comes second. Watch. See that? It's the left, then right. So let me go slowly. See that? Now if I do all of them, see that? Left, right. Very subtle, but I think it adds like a life to it. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay. I can also do is make this. Let's make this a 1 second delay, full 1 second, which is 1,000 milliseconds. Update that and show you what a longer delay might look like. The 1 second I already tried was just a bit too long. So let me show you the 1 second delay looks like, and this will make you understand why I switched back to a shorter delay. See, that's a 1 second delay. See how long that is? You see how the shorter delay works nice. Left, right, left, right, left, right. It's nice. So let me get rid of that 1 second delay. Make that 200 milliseconds. And I've timed it. Okay, so subtle, very subtle animation effects you can do to a page to give it some life. I'm using the Kadence theme, and I love playing with tech and figuring out the little extra stuff. But also, you got to remember that when it comes to websites, they are tools for conversion. You want good content. You want an easy to navigate site. You want it to build your credibility. You want it to be written for the client so that it helps them see that you're a great coach. But it's fun to play a little bit too, isn't it? Very nice. Okay. Ken Schroeder here, website designer for coaches. Let me pull my face up again so I can say goodbye properly. And yep, hope you had fun with this little design tutorial. Okay, until next time.